Officer Wilson breaks his silence. News of the grand jury's decision to not indict police officer Darren Wilson has protesters, having been all riled up by Al Sharpton, Eric Holder, and President Obama, clashing with police in liberal strongholds across America. As the fires continue to burn in Ferguson, Officer Wilson sat down for an interview and discussed the events that took place back in August when he shot and killed robbery suspect Michael Brown. George Stephanopoulos conducted the interview for ABC World News.
As I was opening the door, I said, "Come here for a minute." And that's when he turned and said, "What the are you going to do about it?" and slammed my door shut on me.
Slam the door shut?
Yes. Punches start flying.
He threw the first punch?
Yes.
Where's your gun at that point?
I keep it on my right hip. I take it out and I come up, I point it at him. And when I said, "Get back or I'm going to shoot you." And then his response, immediately, he grabbed the top of my gun.
That was the first time you'd ever used your gun, right?
Yes, it was.
He runs out of the car, gets about 30 or 40 feet.
He turned and faced me, and he starts charging me. I fired a series of shots. And after that, I paused, and I again yelled, "Stop, get on the ground." He ignored all the commands, and he just kept running. He gets to about 8 to 10 feet, and as he does that, he kind of starts to lean forward like he's going to tackle me. And I looked down my barrel of my gun, and I fired, and what I saw was his head, and that's where it went.
Sounds pretty straightforward. For some reason, Michael Brown thought it was a good idea to attack a police officer and try to grab his gun. I don't see how that ends any way but bad. He then thought it would be a good idea to charge the officer and try to tackle him. Again, how does that not end badly? Officer Wilson says there was nothing else he could have done, and if he had to do it again, he would. He regrets the loss of life for the Brown family, but his conscience is clean, and it should be. Millions of Americans are standing with you, Officer Wilson. Thanks for listening, and be sure to catch The Ray Warner Show and subscribe on iTunes or at theraywarnershow.com.